Okay, so finally I'm actually doing some streaming for this. So we tried taking on Luther before, just getting there so there's not so much background noise, and he totally owned us. Well, we owned his first form, and the second form owned us big time. So we gotta figure out where we can go to train. The moon base is a pretty good place, but this thing's in upside down. But I think that's one of those first page sections from that fell out. Yeah. So one thing with dealing with old strategy guides is that the pages will sometimes fall out. So I mean, the moon base is good and all, but at the same time, I don't spend a lot of time grinding. At the same time, though, I mean, you're either grinding or you're grinding. You're either grinding for levels or you're grinding through the creation process to make Ordecan to then synthesize into your weapons, but you don't have an infinite number of synthesis materials to use, which means you have to go farm them. Let's see. Items and equipment. I guess it'd be underneath other items. Let's see, so maybe not there. It's not, maybe it is material, I don't know. Oh, there, yeah, material. Synthesis materials. So, Sphere 211 or treasure chests. Sphere 211. That's that, guy won't buy it. It's a, battle trophies. Subquests. Bonus dungeons, here we go. Yeah, here we go. So, yes, Sphere 211. There's all kind of synthesis materials in here. So A, B, and C. So navigating the sealed levels, bosses. Okay. Oh. So you have to beat Gabriel Celesta from His Tribulations. Do we have access to that before? So there's some synthesis materials in there. And according to the guide, the Sphere 211 is the place you can go to literally level up to the maximum level of 255. But we need to get there first. Aquatic Gardens of Spheria. After loading clear save points. Okay, you have to beat Luther in order to access the Maze of Tribulations. Interesting. Let's see. So yeah, the aquatic gardens of Spheria are not going to be that hard. It's meant to be done just before or just after you enter the Shroud of Kadan for the first time. So we're way past that. There's some interesting things here. There's an item that unlocks the versus minigame, the Paraclesis table. There's also, what was it, 23.2 thousand full. There are chainmail, Eldritch Firestone. There's a synthesis materials. And a couple other things as well. But I think what we'll do is we'll head. Well, I guess there's a couple places. We can go to Styx, which is fairly okay in terms of the enemies there for leveling up. So let me see. I'm not sure why I'm looking up to the stuff in the bestiary report, because I'm almost certain the values are totally wrong. But at the same time, so trying to remember what the hell those enemies are called. I have forgotten it. Well, one of them. So executioners are one of them. What the hell is the page is falling out again? Crazy. What is this thing? The Brady Games 10th anniversary. 10 years of writing crappy guides. So Proclaimers, that's the other one. Let me take that because that's going to be annoying. So Proclaimers, Executioners, and there's another one. Let's see. So Proclaimer, Arissa Fields. Let's see experience from those guys. 6,000 from them supposedly. What about the Proclaimer from Styx? They don't have a Proclaimer for Styx. No normal enemy anyway. I guess it's because they aren't really normal enemies in Styx, I don't think. Thought they were. But yeah, so here, for example, the Proclaimer from Sphere 211, which you can find on 126 to 171, gives you 59,000 experience points. But it has almost 500,000 health, so there's that. There's that downside there. Let's try Executioners. Or enforcers. Executioners, I think, are in there too, though. It should be. So enforcers on sticks, those are 9,000 experience. Then there's another version of it that's 15,000. When do those start showing up? What I'm hoping is that those show up at the second part of it. So in other words, they show up after you've gotten to where we're at right now. I don't see executioners in here, which is interesting. Maybe they're not called executioners, maybe there's something else. Convictors, that's what they're called. Convictors. So, Palmyra Plains, 3,500. Samite Steps, 5,500. Convictor at Sphere. Yeah, Sphere 211. Again, 59,500. I'm gonna grab my phone real quick. It's gonna be easier to look up online for good leveling places. One of those times when you can trust random strangers on the internet more than somebody that's paid to write a freaking the controller. Oops. USB microphone. I think that's the right one. Wow. Okay, well, my PS4 goes through some sort of conniption fit. So we need to look for leveling places. Alright, so Star Ocean, till the end of time, leveling locations. Let's see, places to level grind. I wonder what it says GameFAQs.gamespot.com. Did GameSpot buy out GameFAQs or something? That's weird. Pre-final dungeon is Palmyra Plains. Okay. Sure my controller doesn't, Okay, why are you... Oh, it's going over there, let's go. Go back. Maybe I should specify in-game grinding. There's some videos, but... end game level grinding. Wow. I totally just butchered the word grinding. Somehow it came out as some word that you can't pronounce, like literally just jumbled up letters. No clue. Huh. So... Interesting. Next best spot is the final monster before the final boss in the main game. Yeah, it's a biochemistry or something. Alright, well, let's give these things a few shots here. I think this is the final.
Dimension door! Spear of might! Dimension door! Dragon roar! Spear of might! Dimension door! Spear of might! Dimension door!
I think it's like right in the middle of an attack or some sort of animation.
Dimension door! Spear of might! Dimension door!
Too late for regrets.
That's not too bad for experience, I guess. The full is freaking awesome.
Not bad.
Oh yeah, look at that. Go full up. So 6,000 something wasn't so that'd be like what, 3 or 4 battles to 5 battles for Albel right now, but almost 12 for Cliff. That's not too bad, I guess, but we're probably way better once we get to the bonus gauge going. Question is, how easily can this thing break it?
Here I go.
Looks like a good fight. Dimension door! Flash!
The fireman's seen it. Oh yeah, I haven't actually fought it yet. Gauge gun. Oh, we gotta find out. What do we get? The stupid.
Now you see me? Now you don't. That was fun.
Okay, the only bad thing about this is that... Alright, R2. So this takes so much health to spam Dimension Door. If you get triple experience, that's 18,000 a shot. And that's like, you know, 650, it's like 60,000 in that for a couple of pounds. But the question is, how easily can it break the gauge?
Looks like an even match.
I forget if they break the gauge on anybody else except, or just on the main character. I was thinking the main character.
Dimension door! Hero point! Dimension door! All right!
Oh, look at the red, so we get double full, we get 1,000, 100,000, 108,000 per shot on those guys. On that guy, so we get a lot of full that way. It's one of the annoying things though, so you just can't, you have to have synthesis materials to do anything with your weapons or armor. It's kind of annoying.
Real fighting moves!
As far as you know, there's a limited number of synthesis materials in games. Infinitely do it.
Dimension door!
That's not much more.
No laughing matter.
Oh well, Master do some damage to Clipbait. We need something to go with. What do I have? Magical berries. Wow, I'd rather do that. Do you have anything else? Physical enhancer. Could use it on Clip.
Dimension door! Hero point! Dragon roar! Hero point! Dimension door! Just a word.
I could see us easily ripping through a bunch of a lot of SP doing this because just, especially if a lot of the time it ends up doing a lot of damage to Clipper or to Elbow. If I hadn't only used them like the last couple of how do you classify not only parts of the game, 4 or 5 dungeons. Some of the characters I could use. Everyone else is pretty much
Won't get away with this. We're on a
oh
roll.
well, Albel got taken out.
All right, looking good.
So we got 10,000 that time. You got MP killed. That's something I hate about this game, is the fact that if you run out of MP, you die. If you run out of HP, you die. If you run out of both, you're double dead. It's so annoying when and enemies. Well, I mean, it's like a different way of fighting, I guess. If you like focus on taking out an enemy using their MP instead of attacking them for HP damage. Oh, they only had... Okay, well, that kind of didn't work very well. Let's see where there's... We've got 3 of those left. Oh, 1 now. Yeah, you can't just think about the HP, you have to watch the MP too. That kind of sucks. Because you only can carry 20 items max, so it's... This game is really, well, this and all the everything is really designed to make grinding as hard as possible. It's really interesting for a game that has a bonus game and where it's all the stupid Oh my god.
Now you dumped. That was fun.
It can break the gauge. That's so stupid. That wasn't even a critical hit, it just broke it. Do I have any, like, items I can use to, like, heal here? I don't even remember if there are any. It seems like it'd be much too useful for that exist. So I don't think it does exist. I don't think it heals you when you save either. There's a specific one that will heal you when you use it. Trice, why do you make games like this? So annoying.
Here we go!
Bring it on!
Aerial assault!
Dimension door!
Yay!
Dimension door!
Take that! No laughing matter!
Take that! Dimension door!
Yeah, that's it.
Dragon roar! Spear of might!
We're getting levels pretty quick though, to be honest. Well, relatively speaking. So we do have a few points to use. What do we got on stats? Okay, that's pretty good. 135. So I don't think it's enough to do 2 there. And it's not really even defense, it's evasion. You'd think that defense would mean lowering the damage, but it doesn't. For whatever reason. Or it does and the tooltip is wrong, which is also possible. That's what max out our MP here. Clef has 85. Albell's 117. Okay. I don't have any CP left over now. Okay, yeah, we need to go. Oh, she doesn't have any killing. Save just in case. I have a feeling that eventually it's going to kill us.
Here I go!
Looks like an even match. Dimension door!
Dragon roar!
Dimension door!
Yeah, after it gets hit by... Oh my god. That's the one that took out the gauge. Whenever it hits you in the back, it's considered a critical.
Dimension door!
It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, that's the one that killed the gauge before.
Moron! Know your enemy before you strike the first blow.
Well, we got that. Maybe we'll get lucky at some point and get the triple experience. Either quickly or at the first one. It seems to always give us that. I wonder if it's based on how you hit it when it gets... Because on, I think it's the 4th game? Well, the 4th and the 5th. What you get for the gauge bonuses depends on how you actually earn the gauge bonus tile or whatever. Certain attacks will get you certain bonuses, types of attacks, I should say. Symbology. Alsophia's got a whole thing there. Nobody has anything that does NP healing, I think. You'd think to level 70 would be enough to beat Luther, but apparently it isn't.
Here I go!
I don't think I didn't get my weapons as high as I should have been.
Take that! Dimension door!
Yeah, see, it's just, I don't know.
Dimension door!
That sometimes it takes
Dimension door! Dimension door!
again, like that. Like, after a chain ends, there's a period of time where you can't hit it or something.
Just another word.
And when it's doing attack animations, I think I've noticed that you can't do any damage to enemies at that point either.
Here I go!
Dimension door! Yeah! Dimension door! Dimension door! Dimension door!
Spear of might!
Flash!
Spear of might!
Dimension door! All right!
Wait a sec. I'm not getting too strong, am I?
Get the triple experience. It'd be awesome, even just for one battle.
Here I go!
Looks like an even match.
So far, this thing max
Dimension door!
ended up doing some stupid freaking
Dimension door! Dragon roar!
well, the hit with before wasn't
Dimension
critical.
door! Take that!
Spear of might!
It might have been because I had no
I'd have
fury.
preferred a more worthy opponent.
There's all these little kind of, you know, conditions on which you can get critical or not by a regular hit. Good condition. Huh.
Here I go!
Looks like an even match.
Spear of might!
Dragon roar! Dimension door! Dragon roar!
Spear of might!
Dimension door!
Spear of might!
Dragon roar!
Spear of might!
Dimension door!
It has some sort of stats stuff on me, I think.
Dimension door!
It's a weird stance animation. I don't know what it's about.
All right!
Oh, we got a fortune going. Maybe it's fine. Now, what the hell?
I let my guard down.
We got double fold.
Take that!
We're gonna get 100,000.
Dimension door!
108,000. Gold, I think it's gonna drop in there.
Dimension door!
Gauge here. To be honest, I probably should put one gauge.
Dimension door!
Might!
It's not the great who are strong. It's the strong.
Nice. How much gold do we even have? I don't even know. Wow. Almost 3 million. That's a lot of... if you take all that and pour all that into that whole method that I created by making weaponry that sells pretty well. It sells for, I think it was a couple thousand or maybe twice as much as it's worth. That's great. It's like double what you got there.
Here I go!
Looks like an even match! Dimension door!
Everyone in Mario is this year like fusing things, synthesizing.
Dimension door!
Alright, so when here flash, I gotta score. Oh crap. My health is really low. I need to heal. I so need to heal. I'm gonna fuck this wall. Wait, is it down here? No, this is good. No, it worked. Oh, there it is.
Dimension door!
There we go.
It's not the great who are strong. That's it. It's the strong. I got it now. Who are great.
I finally got another level on Fates. Need to heal Clip. We're doing okay so far. We can drop the gauge here. S level 1? Symbology level 1. What does that even mean? Maybe it's skill level. Maybe the skill level is level 1.
A worthy opponent. Looks like an even match. Dimension door!
Yeah, he's done it.
Dragon Dimension door!
There's something out there that we'll call him a worm.
Dimension door! Vampiric flash! Dimension door!
Never got him.
It doesn't matter how many maggots you've got. I'll crush them all.
Like I said, we're not too bad on levels. It's grinding, obviously, but as far as grinding goes, it's not the worst grinding I've ever had to go through. Doing some really bad grinding. Try Legend of the Kind. That's some really bad grinding. How about still under 70, huh? So yeah, if we can get this guy triple EXP,
Here I go!
how about to get a level literally like 2 levels, assuming we have the gauge for
Dimension door! Spear of might! Dimension door! Spear of might! Dimension door! Dimension door!
Too late for regrets.
Let's see, what time is it? 9:43, so stop at around probably 10:15 or so. Yeah, probably should heal. Probably should heal Fate. And Cliff too, probably. Don't want to leave the health too low. On the bright side, we're getting tons of balls. What the hell? He like lost almost half his life in one shot.
Dimension door! Dimension door! Spear of might! Dragon roar!
That's thinking like totally throwing you if the circumstances are right.
Spear of might! Oh no! Spear of might!
How the lost experiencing it.
No sweat.
Oh well. No sweat, my arse. That's why you guys almost got yourselves owned. It's no sweat. How about... I'm there at full health and I still got owned. It's just, it's really random, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some kind of crazy random number generator behind all the attacks that determine you know, when you take owned damage, own level damage, and when you don't. That would not surprise me. Probably should heal. Good. Gotten a good for heal. Probably should save. Gotten a fair number of levels here. I don't trust the game to not just randomly get us killed. Kinda surprised myself how the gauge system. Yes, triple bonus use. Awesome.
Here I go!
Bring it on! Dimension door!
Spear of might!
Spear of might!
Spear of might!
Dimension door!
Spear of might!
Oh my god.
Spear of might!
What the hell was that?
Dimension
Spear
door!
of might!
Fucking triple EXP
late
in the
for
game's like, nope.
regrets.
Nope, you're not gonna have that.
One-man wrecking crew!
That was such bullcrap. But I kind of expect that from this game. It's just how it goes. Once you get something awesome like that, the game's like, nope, you're not keeping it. So it'll probably take another 10 or so battles to get it back, unless we get it either first or second. Then it might be as few as 6 or 7. It doesn't seem to go that way. Usually it's recovery 1 and full. First we have to go through 2 battles just to get the gauge.
Take that!
Spear of might!
Take that!
Just get the gauge full.
Dimension door!
Dragon roar!
Dimension door!
Spear of might!
Dimension door! Flash!
Spear of might!
I mean, I
Dimension
try
door!
Spear of might!
using sidekick because it does, it's, you know, one of those attacks that's like combo level damage or whatever.
Know your enemy before you strike the...
Actually, that might not be such a bad idea. It's long range moves. It's the sidekick. I'll just get the gauge filled quicker. First, I gotta heal that. Because, as is typical, wow, Seppi is almost out of MP. I'm not surprised. At all. Maybe just a few levels is all we need.
Take that! Oh, a real find in the mood!
Spear of might! Spear of might!
This sidekick, it doesn't use up as much health.
Spear of might!
Yeah, I crit trick over there. The problem is when you get close to it like that, it's
Dimension
like,
door!
you're just waiting for it to kill your
might!
gauge.
Dimension door! Dimension door!
Of course, missed. Somebody else is gonna.
Too late for regrets.
Always starts with that. This guy so far has not given me anything except the recovery bonus at first.
Here I go! Aerial assault!
Psychic worm!
Spear of might! Dragon roar!
Is that all you got?
Spear of might!
Blade of fury! Dimension door!
Spear of might!
Flash! Dimension door!
Spear of might! Spear of
I'm
might!
gonna get the hell out of that.
I'd have
Does-
preferred a more worthy opponent.
I mean, Dimension Door does 25k to that thing every shot we managed to land. So it's not like it's an inconsequential skill, but still, I wish Psychic did more damage. I guess when we're trying to build a gauge Psychic is good. We're trying to keep it going anywhere close to this guy for a real long
An attack
time.
from
So
behind?
that's how it's gonna be, huh?
Now you see me? Dimension door!
Also doesn't help because you have security gauge.
Dimension door! Dragon roar! Spear of might! Dimension door! Spear of might!
I keep on hitting it at the wrong time.
Dragon roar! Dimension door! Acrobat focus!
I don't think
Dimension
it's even
door!
connecting at the time.
Spear of might! Dimension door! Spear of might!
Finally, there we go.
Too late for regrets.
Who else has healing? I know Edward does, but he doesn't have any MP. Mirage doesn't. Well, she has one more heal in her. Like, no, that's one too. Of course she had an MP.
Wait.
Dimension door! Spear of might!
It broke its,
Dimension door!
Fury, whatever you call it.
Dragon roar!
Somehow managed to
Spear of might! Dimension door!
those things, yeah.
Spear of might! Door!
Things killed the game.
Spear of might!
What the hell? Look at the trophy.
Too late for regrets.
That's it! I got it now!
Wonder if it's like based on a skill level or something. Alright, what are our levels right now? 74, 73, 69. I'll look at that level next turn. Battle, whatever. So it's 1570, 15727, and 2230. I'm gonna watch those and see just how much he gains. I don't think you get much of a boost from levels in this game. I could be wrong though. Maybe the tens matter more than the ones between. We'll see.
Oh, a real fight in the meat!
Probably all of them. Can't really deal with
Dimension door! Spear of might! Dimension door!
Oh my god. Holy crap. We just got owned. Damn.
Dimension door! Give me some of that medicine.
Let's see, I don't want to use... What's this do? No, I don't, well, it's for one person. Well, it'll work and it won't work.
Dimension door!
Oh crap, I managed to kill it.
We're on a roll!
20,000, awesome. Except Outlaw didn't get a level. Damn it. Okay. 40 damage. Fresh Sage. And we're gonna be using items here. How many of those, we only have one right there, so... Yeah, looks like it. Fine, use the perfect. I'm gonna save those damn things for later. Maybe if we get to a high enough level. I don't have to worry about it. Got a chance of that. Oh yeah, we get more. We now get more items.
Real
That's
fight!
useful.
Dimension door!
Well, two most useless items.
Dimension door!
For grinding anyway. Holy crap! It's almost dead again.
Dimension door!
This enemy just decides to be a bastard.
Spear of might!
It doesn't matter how many maggots you've got. I'll crush them all.
Alright, when we unlock at that level, and we gotta get out of here to get items or something. Let's get our skill set up for stats here. Alright, push that 90s, can't do anything, and nothing. Yay. Okay. So, yeah, you only gained like 100, not full, maybe a little bit over 100 of health and not that much MP from that one level. So, singular levels aren't really going to be that useful, at least in terms of the HP MP. Not sure about the other stats. So I did not check. I'm pretty sure the levels do not increase your attack and things like that, because that's based on your equipment. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it is. So, let's see. Guess we could try to take another shot at Luther, even though I have no way of healing properly here. And actually, I have a way to do so. I'd forgotten entirely that he had healing. Now let's try and get to triple and get through a battle with triple experience. There might be a few of them. I'd like to get to fewer levels on if possible. Next time the gauge breaks down, I'm just gonna say that's it. We're gonna try to beat Luther.
Dimension door!
It'd be nice to try and get the gauge going while fighting Luther.
Dimension
I don't know what kind of help that would be.
Dimension door!
Spear of might! Spear of might!
Yeah, see, it's just
Dimension door!
when he's going to attack, you can't do anything to him.
Too late for regrets.
You should be able to interrupt their attacks and things, even if they're in the middle of them. But once again, tries to make the game that way because you know, I guess they're all masochists. That's right.
Here I go!
Looks like an even match.
That's kind of weird, you know. If you overpower, like if you'll fury down, hold down longer and use a player to power up the skill, but it doesn't do anything. What the hell? They totally just got in.
Dimension door! I'm hurt bad. Now you see me? Now you don't. Good. Now let's get going.
I thought about trying to imitate Piccolo's voice saying the dodge thing, but might have lost my concentration and got hit by more than just one of those things. Alright, so now we can use Fate to heal. That's just, every once in a while, I think we'll just get lucky, or the RNG will just totally crap out and say F you and allow enemies to do weird stuff like that that just totally owns you. It's very annoying when you're trying to grind.
Looks like an even match.
3 billion coal for a friggin' triple XP right now.
Dimension door!
Nah, I missed it.
This is gonna hurt!
Dimension door!
Yeah, twice now.
Spear of might!
Dimension door!
How we got hit back then?
Spear of might!
Dimension door!
Spear of might!
Dimension door!
Spear of might!
It's not the great who are strong. There's more where that came
It's
from.
the strong
Lots
who
more.
are great.
Alright. Another level of Fate. So, let's see. Triple XP. Yeah, it's like 18... Probably about 19 and a half or something. K experience from one of these guys with the triple XP gun.
Oh, a real fight!
Wait,
Dimension door!
It's like 2 of those would be 38K.
Dimension door!
Killing 2 of these at that with the triple XP 38K. That's just enough to get these guys a level every third battle. That's
Dimension door!
That's if we can keep it that long.
That was fun.
So very dubious, man. I think the second you get the triple XP bonus, what's nice is that it takes a little SP to use this, or MP to use this. That once we do with the recovery bonus in effect, basically I get a full SP heal. So I'm not using SP for Dimension Door, MP, whatever the hell it is. Then that means pretty much instant healing.
Okay.
We got everything except triple now. That's just typical.
Dimension door!
So I think if I hit it 4 times while they do all their stuff. Okay, good.
Dimension
It's enough to take it out.
Dimension door!
Somehow Abel got totally.
That was easy.
No one will be able to stand up to me at this rate.
I'm probably close to 4 mil full by now. Yeah, exactly. Jeez. That's a nice little discovery that I found remembering they had healing. The only problem is NP now. It's not for big for everybody else. Everybody else takes all this NP damage and uses NP for their stuff.
Here I go.
Now you see me? Now you got
What really sucks is if I get stuck in there. If I get a ton of or something, trying to get out of there and I end up getting hit by some of these things. That's how the gauge has always been broken. Because you get hit by some stupid attacks.
Dimension door! Spear of fight! Dimension door!
Managed to save first time. It's got this one attack that just totally owns them. I don't know if it's kind of reduced in effect now if they've gotten a couple more levels or something, or if it's just getting in there and getting more hits so they don't die so quickly. But just regularly killing them earlier. On triple XP.
Dimension door! Dimension door! Dragon roar!
And so what happens is, I guess if the crits you end up behind them or something. I don't like them when there's like all that space in between. That's when that thing starts to like, really own them.
Dimension
They can actually pull
door!
off an attack or two.
That was easy.
That's interesting. They didn't take any damage, did they? Got lucky on that one. This probably means this one's going to be a total nightmare.
Oh, a real fight in the moves. Dimension door! Dimension door! Dimension door! Dimension door!
I'd have preferred a more worthy opponent.
Well, we're doing okay. And the second we get the triple XP, I'm betting more money than not that everything goes to hell, like, instantly, but let's see what happens. It could be a while before we get that. So usually it takes a while to unlock all the bonuses. Yeah, still double full. So I'm not complaining.
Here I go.
Looks like it needs a match.
That's a crafting for days.
This is gonna hurt.
Dimension door.
Literally take all the skill I have right now. And
Dimension door.
again, it's pretty useless.
Dimension door.
Because if you can't synthesize anything,
Dimension door.
it's not going to do any good.
Dimension door.
Oh, they didn't
That
die.
was easy. I'm the greatest.
If we were the greatest, he wouldn't be almost dead right now. Can't do anything about the MP though. At least I don't think I can. Finally, now we get to get totally on, probably.
Oh, a real fight.
Never fails. They go in there and they're getting owned already.
Dimension
Never
door.
fails. But the XP comes up and everything goes to hell in the US.
Dimension door. Dimension door. Dimension door.
Oh wow, managed to keep it.
Moron, know your enemy before you
Oh wow,
strike the
it's worth
first blow.
20,000. Nice. A little bit more than I thought it would be. Now, how does that work? 3 times the experience for 6666 experience is not 20,000. 3 times 6 is 12. Oh, 3 times 6 is 18. 18. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't seem like that's what it should be. I'm not going to question it because Cliff and Fate will get a level next battle if we survive. Even more so if we survive and Outlaw gets killed because of an MP. He gets owned because of it. So then we'll get 40 and really be cooking with gas. Probably shouldn't save just in case we get totally murdered, which is always a possibility. I'd like to not have to re-grind all this out.
Here I go.
Bring it on.
Aerial assault. Spear of might.
Dimension door.
This is gonna hurt.
Dimension door.
Dragon roar. Spear of might.
Dimension door.
Got it. Wow.
That was easy. I feel stronger already.
No one will be able to stand up to me at this rate.
So what does Albel have for experience right now? Oh wow, yeah, it's level on the next one. And then Fate and Cliff, yeah, so 3 battles. So it actually will take quite a bit more. But a lot faster than Cliff. Assuming we can keep it. I'm almost certain we're gonna lose it this time, or soon. Gonna break the gauge. And a rear attack.
Give me a break. Now I'm mad.
Dimension door. Dimension door.
Take the
Dimension door. Dimension door.
Dragon
I'm gonna push it back closer towards me so we can
Dimension door. Dimension door.
Oh, we got it.
All right.
Nice.
This feels great.
Yeah, it seems like certain levels you get more of a boost than others. Or maybe not, maybe he's just getting it slowly and he's... I guess, yeah, I've almost gotten 2 levels since I last looked at his HP, so I guess that makes sense. If it wasn't for his MP, I'd suggest you go take him on Luther, but... Well, there's not really much I can do about it anyway. let's go ahead and save and try this video. I mean, it's not really much more you can do for it other than just grinding for another hour or something. Which I'm not going to do. Alright, let's go take Luther on again. The MP on Aldo is going to be a problem, I think. This problem isn't his first form, it's his second form.
Why? Why is this happening?
Owner, I mean Luther. Now do you understand? Stop this right now!
Blair? So you led them here? Your defiance knows no bounds, my sister.
So that's what's going on.
So Blair is the owner's sister.
The life forms spawned within the Eternal Sphere have attained a level of intellectual development that rivals our own. It's time to let them go their own way.
You're kidding me. They're nothing but data. The cosmos of the Eternal Sphere is a toy. It's just a game!
Now that they've developed minds equal to our own, how are they any different from us? The evidence is clear. It's getting harder and harder to interfere in their dimension as we please. Doesn't that prove that they've become equals? That they deserve to live?
But they've gained the power to cross into our own dimension and inflict harm on us. Such dangerous entities cannot be ignored.
They didn't appear in our dimension until you tried to destroy theirs. In my mind, they've done nothing wrong by coming here to stop you.
What are you talking about? The very existence of entities like these is causing massive bugs in the Eternal Sphere itself. Tell me what's wrong with eliminating flawed code.
Flawed code? But you were the one who claims to have written us in the first place. Still, that does not mean we'll stand by and let you do as you please. We should live and die according to our own free will.
This is ridiculous. You're nothing more than a collection of zeros and ones.
No matter what the real truth is, the fact is we have thoughts and feelings of our own. We want to save our dimension and everyone in it.
She's right. We've come all this way thanks to the thoughts and feelings of countless people. Allowing you to erase us would betray them all.
Thoughts and feelings? What rubbish! Your thoughts and feelings are nothing more than fabrications modeled on our own!
Luther, you still don't get it, do you?
Shut up already, Claire! It's you who doesn't understand! No matter how high a level of existence they try to reach, they're still nothing but fabrications. Data should obey the will of their creator and submit to deletion!
Don't underestimate us!
We won't give up!
Don't think everything will go your way. We're not your toys!
First turn was dead easy. Oh wow, we do have that still. We can manage to keep
This is the
this.
real thing.
This doesn't look too good. Take the worm! Aerial assault! Dimension door!
How dare you!
Flash! Spear of might! Dimension door! Flash! Dimension door! Spear of might! Dimension door!
What do we
Happening?
get for this?
Something definitely wrong here!
Ah, come on, seriously, we don't get anything for killing him? So the second form has just twice as much health. So it should take just twice as long to defeat him, but the problem is...
I'm the creator. Why is this happening?
he has one attack that'll basically pretty much wipe you out entirely. Unless you take control of every character, send them manual, and move them away from like the edges of the battlefield before he throws it off, like a couple seconds before he does. And so it's just no way to do that without like having 5 sets of hands or something. And some of his attacks cause paralysis too, so it's just annoying.
Luther, stop this right now. Hurry, everyone. Get the Eternal Sphere back up. I'll try to fill in the gaps the best I can.
I forgot how far I got the first time I tried this.
This makes no sense. How could this happen to me? How could I be surpassed by my own creations? Easy way out by only erasing the problematic data. If the viruses are working together to create their own data, then I should delete everything!
Luther?
That's it! I won't stop with the Milky Way galaxy. I'll completely delete all the data linked to the Eternal Sphere. That will completely eliminate these viruses, too! It's so simple! Why didn't I think of it before? All ends now. No more of your silly tricks. I'll delete the whole universe!
What are you doing? You are putting yourself in grave danger by trying this while you're still projected into the Eternal Sphere. Luther, don't do it!
Die! 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 Be gone, everyone and everything! Righteousness shall prevail!
Looks like more than usual scum this time.
Now we're gonna have some fun.
No!
Let's like, we're having some fun this time. 2 seconds later, he dies. That's just how this goes, usually. I have to use the miracle.
Dimension door!
Laser beam!
Dimension door!
Roar! Wallow in despair!
Dimension door!
Wallow in despair!
Crap, I'm gonna get taken out. Actually, we could use... Didn't I have something to heal? Maybe not. Was that my last first stage? Great.
You're wallow in despair.
Oh no, I have one more. Now that was the last
Wallow in despair.
I'll get that then.
Behave as such.
Items, yeah, no, I don't have anything to use to heal with now.
Dimension door! Dimension door!
Data should behave as such.
Actually, I do have, oh, really? I can't use healing from in here. Well, that just sucks.
Explosion!
Laser beams.
Dimension door!
I
Oh,
don't
wow.
believe it.
Holy crap.
Data. They're nothing but data. Why am I being deleted? Destroyed? Why?
It's about to get a huge, massive experience here, I think. We still have the gauge, I'm pretty sure. Nice, defeat Luther within 5 minutes. Or no, we don't get any experience at all from him? Ah, come on. That's so bullcrap.
The Andromeda Galaxy, erased. IC-1613, erased. NGC-6822, erased. At this rate, everything will be deleted.
Our universe is vanishing before our eyes.
It is.
Oh no. Do you think that maybe we were too late?
I wonder what's going to happen.
Just believe. Just believe that we exist here and now.
You're right. We're not just mere data that someone created.
Just because we were told to accept deletion doesn't mean we have to give up. No way!
That's right, Sophia. Choose to live. There's nothing left. Everything has completely vanished. Light, air, even my own body no longer exists. Absolute nothingness. Nothingness? So nothing?
really exists anymore. But if that were true, then what about this thought? This thought is real, and I am aware of this thought. So, there is something left. There has to be. That means that I'm still alive.
Welcome back, Fate.
Hey!
On my second time beating this.
Well, it's about time. What took you so long?
Welcome back, Fate.
Hey, guys.
Took you long enough.
Yeah, I see you guys are okay too. What a relief.
You mind explaining what happened? Have we been erased?
All that we can see in our dimension, and everything we can touch, it's all been a fabrication created for us to perceive. And now Luther has disabled our perception of such things, effectively erasing them from existence. Without perception, there is no existence. And yet, even though everything around us was an illusion, I'm positive that our minds, which perceive that dimension, really do exist.
You're right. No matter what Luther claims, our minds are the only things that were real.
Is Abel there? I haven't seen him yet.
That's exactly why Luther was unable to erase our consciousness. He merely deleted all the illusions around us. Doing so could not possibly erase that which actually exists outside of his creation.
Whatever that means.
So, you're saying Luther never acknowledged our existence? Does his failure to do so explain why we still exist here?
Maybe. Strictly speaking, the universe as we know it most likely no longer exists. Nevertheless, we still feel its existence in our minds.
If everyone in that universe still feels like we do right now, then that universe really does exist.
No matter what really happened.
This is quite the philosophical conundrum.
Oh, there it is.
Does it really matter? Haven't we taken care of everything? If we have, then let's just leave it at that.
Good point. We exist here, and so does the universe. And that's enough. Let's go. Let's go back to where we belong.
Yeah, let's go, Fate. To everyone's universe.
So now you can skip. So, once this annoying thing goes through, you'll get a chance to save and create a clear save, and then when you load it up again, it'll unlock the bonus dungeons. It'll unlock the Maze of Tribulations. You have to beat that to get to the Sphere 211. The Sphere Aquatic Garden has always been open. So I guess I'll wait for this to finish. It's amazing though, it's like 4 or 5 levels. The difference, I barely squeak one out there. Still, it's better than Star Ocean 4. Towards the end, there's a cutscene in Star Ocean 4 that's literally like 45 minutes long. Not a joke. And it's part of the reason why Star Ocean 4 has so many discs on Xbox. Still can't skip it. Sometimes once I get to the main ones, they'll let you skip it. I guess not. Yeah, I gotta say, this is only the second time I've the second time I've beaten the game since I've owned it. For various reasons. A couple times I was playing on, when I first got it, I was playing it and then stopped and restarted. Normally when I play a JRPG, if I haven't played it in like a year or two, I'll just restart it from the beginning because part of the thing about JRPGs is the whole story, all the different story points in between the beginning and the end. So I can't remember the story or enough to piece together what's going on at the time. So I saved. I'll usually just restart it. So that happened a couple times. A couple times when I was playing on PCX2, for the reason the saves got corrupted. And this isn't even like really a complete playthrough because there's so many personal actions. Because they're easy to miss because they're just, whatever. They're just out there, you have to go and like talk to everyone to see them. Anytime go anywhere after a main event. And the guide has them in it. After a while, it stops actually telling you when they are. You have to go look for on the bottom of like this ribbon that has all this stuff in it. And if you're not paying attention to that, it's usually like a couple chapters behind where it's usually really easy to get off track with this. Supposedly, there's supposedly different endings depending on your personal actions with interactions with other characters. Like, I guess, I don't really know. I haven't never seen anything different in the ending that's different from this one. But I suppose maybe there is something. It's different depending on who your, which character you have the most relation points with.
It's about that time.
Yes, it is.
I forgot about this.
Say hi to the old man for me. And apologize to him. Tell him I'm sorry I can't take over the dojo.
Sure, Cliff.
Is his health all that bad? I can't believe it. He's such a tough old guy. I always thought he was indestructible.
I think he's exaggerating a little bit. He just wants me to come home, that's all.
I see. Well, he sure does seem down in the dumps. Maybe it's just his age catching up with him.
Probably. And I've been away for so long.
Yeah.
The transport Canis will be departing for Class System Shores. Passengers wishing to board
Does
the
that sound
Canis
familiar,
should
Canis?
report to Gate 3. Your attention, please.
Well, I have to go or I'll miss the transport. See you later, Cliff.
I'm sorry. I wish I could go back with you. But it's pretty much impossible the way things stand.
Yes, you got the short end of the stick again. Don't worry about it. That's what I like about you, Cliff.
I guess that's about as much as you can do with those limp noodles you call arms. If you want to go home, go right ahead.
I think I mentioned this before. That's Jack's voice actor.
I can do a few more.
Just so you know, it's not like I'm forcing you or anything. If you can't handle how I do things around here, feel free to quit at any time. Got it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jack from Cowboy Bebop, by the way. Not
Father,
Final Fantasy X.
whatever are you making them do?
I think that's
I'm
his
merely training your subordinates, as you seem unfit for the task.
I'm commanding this unit, Father, not you. Please don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Their main tasks involve office work and research. There's no need to force them to train like this.
What are you talking about? Are these pallid wimps supposed to be recognized as members of the Shield Legion, which is entrusted with the defense of the kingdom? The owner of a healthy body is the owner of a healthy spirit. You spoil them too much.
The way you do things, only owners of unhealthy spirits will be left, Father. I have my own way of doing things. Please stop interfering. All right, everyone. Time to head back.
Please, Lady Claire, no. Allow me to continue a little longer.
He's right. We're so close.
Watch me. I'll make it to the end. I know I can.
What?
See? They all want to finish. Why don't you just back off, huh?
Huh?
107. 108.
I can do more.
Lady Claire, I'm sorry.
Feel the burn. 100 and...
Yeah, I'm out.
Father, what have you been telling them? Look at these people. It's not healthy to train until you faint.
Nah, it's no big deal. I just promised them that whoever lasts till the end of my workout program gets to marry you, that's all. Well, it's not like you've got somebody else picked out, so I'll pick one for you.
Father, now that's really going too far. I'll pick my own husband, thank you very much.
You know, that's why you're still single after all this time. I think part of the problem is that you don't associate with any gentlemen. And at your age, too.
I'll thank you not to worry about that sort of thing.
Who'd have known there was a place like this in the dungeons underneath the castle? The elite investigative team hasn't come back. Did they fight over credit or goof up? I didn't think they'd have any problem with this mission. I guess I expected too much from them. They may be useless, good-for-nothing worms, but I guess I'd better at least recover their corpses.
Another guest. First 6, then 1. Foolish bravery, or is it recklessness?
That guy sounds like one of the voice actors from X.
You look like something of a fighter, but you are still a man of this world. You are no match for me. It would be best for you if you just went home peacefully. Or would you prefer to become another one of my mute servants, like those who came before?
Oh, so you're the cause of all the problems.
And what if I was?
Don't expect to die painlessly. I'll smash your face until you're begging me to kill you and get it over with.
You're a brave one. However, I am a servant of the gods, created by Falstaff, the god of death. Do you really think I would sully myself by fighting with a lowly mortal organism like yourself? Korima, Roxa, Mizua, Saska, come out, my servants.
How's that voice acting?
What the? Bah! You scum!
You who were abandoned by the gods you served and left behind on this land. May I, in my great kindness, extend a special hand of charity to you and retrieve you as my own?
Look at what's happened to you, fools! Think of your place!
How terribly unfortunate. Very well. It is time for you to burn in eternal despair!
After learning about our country's state of confusion, the noblemen of Greeton, where the damage was relatively minor, formed a conspiracy to take advantage of the situation. However, now that the Lord of Arzum has been stricken with an illness, the conspiracy is slowly dying out.
Is that so? This is very unfortunate for the Lord of Arzum, yet very fortunate for our country. We have asked our citizens to suffer too much already. Now, our sacred kingdom of Aquaria has lost even the ability to avoid useless conflicts. In the years to come, until our kingdom's strength has recovered, we will have to ask you to perform many difficult missions. We are counting on you.
Yes, Your Majesty. Please, this goes without saying. I have yet to earn the honor of serving the Crimson Blade, but I will not betray Your Majesty's sacred trust. I will spare no efforts in these tasks.
It would seem we can stop worrying about Greeton for a while. Although Ariglyph is another story. According to the reports of the Spectral Legion, everything is peaceful in the Sandmite region. So, it would appear that domestic problems are our main concern.
We agree. We do not want to believe this, but...
Domestic problems?
We just received a report from Claire. There is a sense of restlessness among certain wealthy merchants in Paterni. We have not determined the size or objectives of this plot, or who the ringleaders are, or any such details, but we must begin an official investigation. You are to select one appropriate person to handle this. We also plan to assign a member of the Chain Legion who is familiar with the local area to assist in this investigation.
Understood. Very well. I will undertake this mission.
Are you sure?
But Nell, you just returned home. You must still be tired. Should you not assign this task to someone else?
No, Your Majesty. I need to keep working. It's the only way I can relax now.
This will not do. Trusting the capabilities of one's subordinates and giving them appropriate tasks to build up experience. These are also the responsibilities of those who lead. Entrust this job to another.
Her Majesty has spoken. You must send one of your subordinates. What? Don't tell me you're actually complaining about taking a few days off.
I will give the matter due consideration.
In that case, you are dismissed. With the past war, our country finds itself in dire need of what personnel it has left. Take good care of yourself.
Thank you very much. Then I will take my leave now. Hello, Professor Elena. You have an audience with Her Majesty?
That's right. It's about the motor I developed based on channeled force.
I see.
I haven't seen you in a long time. You sure look busy. But you're so young. Why don't you try to do some of the things only the young can do? I'll support you any way I can.
You know, I could say the same to you. I hear you really put everything you've got into your research.
But that doesn't matter, since I'm not young anymore. Anyway, I'll see you later. It wouldn't do to keep Her Majesty waiting any longer.
Oh, and Professor Elena, why do you work so hard for all of us?
It's because I like this world, at least as much as anyone else does. Do you have a problem with that?
All right, it's about time. System lock. Gravitic warp field released. Now, let's return from gravitic warp space to normal space. Okay, and the rest is all up to the autopilot. About 30 minutes left till we reach Genesis system. Thing I don't get is why we have to meet face to face in this day and age. What a waste of time. All we have to do is take care of this through communications or whatever.
That's a tricky problem. When technology moves forward, ways to abuse it are also born. Unless everyone in the universe suddenly turns into good little boys and girls someday, I think meeting face to face will still be the safest way to go.
Ah, boss, you're awake already? We've still got some time left before we arrive.
I know, but we're gonna meet with some bigwigs from the old Federation government. I don't know how we'll handle them in the new government, but I can't just roll out of bed right before our meeting, can I?
I guess it's tough to be famous.
I didn't get famous on purpose. It was more of a process of elimination thing.
But honestly, flying all over the place on a daily basis like this, doesn't it give you lots of food for thought? I'm always worried that my wife will leave me or something. Actually, today's my daughter's birthday, but here I am.
You gotta go home sometimes. I'm no ogre, you know. If you ask for a vacation, I won't say no.
That won't work either, will it? Since Quark is disbanded, we really lack personnel. Well, I guess I'm still all right. My wife? She understands about all that. Ah, that reminds me. I put all the mail that arrived while you were asleep in the usual place. You've got about 200 this time. At least 20 of those are priority A, too.
I bet it's fan letters from all those two-faced geezers again, huh? No, I can't just ignore them, but they're so depressing to read. I just don't feel like looking at them.
There were some dinner date invitations from some fine young women mixed in there, too.
What's that? From who?
From Ophelia of Tetragenesis and Allie of the planet Midgard. One invitation each.
Well, they are both beautiful, but I bet this'll turn out even worse than the letters from those old men. I never was any good at figuring out what those kinds of people are really thinking. Just more ulcers for me as always. All I want is a nice, relaxing dinner.
If only Fate or Maria would come back, things would go a little bit easier.
Well, that's not gonna happen. It's not like they were doing what they were doing for the fun of it anyway. Someday events may draw them back out again, but until that happens, I don't expect to see those two involved in politics.
If they'd show up, everything would be so much easier.
Yeah, well, you know this is an age-based ranking system, so there's nothing we can do. Until it's our turn to pass the baton, all us old folks can do is keep on struggling.
I myself want to find a place to retire and take it easy for a while. The best thing about the whole thing is, we know the next generation is excellent, so there's nothing to worry about.
I agree with both points. Still, I guess there's no use complaining. We'll just have to work as hard as we can to leave as few problems as possible for the next generation. That's the job of old guys like us.
At last. Time to say goodbye to the ship. If you think about it, all the days of my struggle began and ended on this ship. Thinking back again, it wasn't such a long time, but there's still so much that we have to remember.
This is the last chance. All right, I'm gonna do it. Captain? I have something I want to talk to you about. Do you mind?
Oh boy, there he goes. There he goes. All right, either he succeeds or everything falls apart. What a sight to behold.
Thank you for all your hard work. I never would have been able to make it this far without you. Thanks, Lieber. So, what did you want to talk about?
Captain, I mean, Maria, that is, I mean...
What is it? What are you so nervous about? If there's something I can help with, just say the word and I'll do it.
Are you sure you want to let this chance pass you by? Won't you regret it later? Don't let it stress you out. Follow your heart.
It's okay. I've gotten over him. You can't keep fighting for a lost cause forever, you know. You'd have to be pretty stupid to keep trying and trying. Like good old Lieber here. Okay, let's all go back home to where we belong. We have to start our new lives for ourselves now.
Thank you very much for using Kratos Spaceport 3 today. High-speed shuttles have been made ready on Platform 2 as a temporary measure for the sake of passengers traveling to towns on Kratos and Kur. These shuttles will launch at 1200 and 1315. Passengers traveling to Kratos and Kur are asked to board promptly.
Are you okay, Sophia? You look a little pale. You must be exhausted.
Yes, a little, but I'm fine.
That transport ship was so crowded we could hardly sit down. You should take it easy, okay?
Thanks, but I'm fine, really. And of course the ship was crowded. Everybody else has someone they want to see too.
Good point. Lots of families were affected. You know, hearing these people's stories, I think we should count ourselves lucky not to have lost any more than we did.
Faith! Sophia!
Huh?
Dad! Mom! And Aunt Ryoko!
I'm so happy to finally see them.
Come on, Fate. I can't wait all day for you.
Hey, wait up, Sophia.
That was a good run to try and get to the 45 mark. Alright, clear game information is... Yeah, it'd be funny. Clear game information was incorrectly saved. All of this time you spent was for nothing. That'd be so hilarious. Alright, so that's going to be the stream for tonight, assuming there's nothing else going on here. It says the end, so assuming it's the end. Normally you can, like, well, is it gonna go back to the main menu or what? Or is it just gonna sit there? It probably said in that thing that you could stop and start the game again and go back to the main menu. So I don't think it's going back to the main menu. Anyway, so that's gonna be the stream for tonight. Not sure when I'll do any more streaming for this. Main story's done, but we're gonna do the other dungeons and optional bosses and all that, and try and get through all the mini games and get all that stuff. Hopefully get all the inventors and create all the best crap there is. So still some to do on this, but things are proceeding apace. So thanks for watching this stream. If you did watch it live, if you're watching it on YouTube after, comments, questions, leave them below. And if you haven't done so, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time, when it'll be tomorrow I'll do a stream, or it might be Monday, more likely, where I'll do a stream for something.